1, 2, 3. Okay, it seems like we have a good sound, we have good everything. Should I stream also on TikTok? I guess I should stream on TikTok. Sorry for my hair today, it's kind of bouncy. Bishop Stars, welcome. Yeah, you're the first one to comment. Wow. Bro. On Twitch, it's awesome. I want to like boost my Twitch. Flex, yay. Hulk, you're the first one on YouTube. Hi. Yeah, I think I should like I'll try to stream also on YouTube. Wow, this gimbal, it's freaking fantastic. I will switch it off for now. Come on, switch it off. Why do we have this C mark here? Come on, it should be off. No? Yeah, I think it should be. I want to also on TikTok, like I have several of the channels. Vincent, hi. Ben, hi. Hi, everyone, guys. It's nice to meet you. It was a long time since I streamed on from my studio, right? I have a back problem. Even, you know, then I start to walk, I also feel my back. I think I need to do some physiotherapy. Some physiotherapy. Stream. Let's share just Twitch on my Twitter. Let's play video game. No. Video game like maybe twice a week, but no to Dell. Yeah, Syrups, hi. And hello, guys. Yeah, I forgot to say hello to everyone. Alex M. Jones, hi. Hi. I wonder on what channel I should stream. Let's put like the stream on TikTok. Tiki-toki. Oh, there's the advertisement of the camera. Hasselblad. Oh yeah, that's a very expensive camera. Okay, not on my pilot blog. I think I'm gonna stream from my Denys Davydov channel that I usually use, like it's the trash channel, right? Let's boost it. Probably I'm gonna boost it from, like if I go streaming there. Can I stream there? I think I can. It's a very nice gimbal because like you can extend it like this. Very far away. So that's what I usually use. You also may put legs out like that and expand them so it may stay. And I'm just gonna put my phone up. Yep. It's shaking. It's even tracking me now. But where the hell should I put my phone in this case? Oh, it's not visible, but I don't see the comments here if I put it here. Maybe I should put it a little bit shorter. Boom. Like this, you see? It's so nice. Yeah, I think I can put it maybe here. I don't know. But it's hard really to find the place on my table. It's like crowded here. Maybe on the very left. I hope it will not fall. Maybe on a... I also need my microphone for the stream to be okay. Where should... I know where is the microphone. It's in my bag. I have DJI mic. And I have a transmitter. It's very small, tiny little. It's the best purchase from DJI I have. Like very, very good receiver, not transmitter. So you just plug it in laptop, in phone. It's very tiny, and also has the charger. It has the noise cancellation here. So many options, and it doesn't require any sort of the charge. It is fed from USB source. It's been fed, and it's compatible to all of the DJI mics. So I would say it's the best thing that DJI made for their mics in general. And the weight is maybe 6 grams maximum, I think. So we are pairing now. The thing that we may pair it. The only problem that I need to pair those every time. But it's already paired. So maybe I can put the DJI mic here, or I can put it here. Right on my microphone. For the sound to be more from my voice. Yeah, just understand. It's here, it's not visible for you, but the mic is there and the sound should be right. Okay, let's go with the stream. Oh, nice. Yeah, just need to cancel the tracking function because it's freaking crazy. Okay, so stream, and what's the name of the stream? Stream with Captain Danny. Yeah. So let's start the stream. 1, 2, 3. I hope. Yeah, just very fast. Just lost the sound. What? No, the sound is okay. What's up today? Just some of the news updates, from what is happening. Okay, so one viewer on we are live streaming on Twitch, streaming on YouTube, streaming everywhere. I hope that the sound is okayish on the phone. Oh, I can hear some of the mopeds. I freaking hate those loud mopeds. All right, what do we have for the news, guys? What do we have for the new views in my feed? Oh, we have the comments. Yeah, the comments we have. Let's go to the feed. So Rutte announces alliances transition towards equal partnership while acknowledging Ukraine membership remains unlikely in the near future. He emphasized that Europe is increasing defense spending. Yeah, it's increasing defense spending. And before, Rutte said that United States weapons is the number one priority, and he was against European-made weapon systems to replace American-made. He also continued to say that without America, Europe is basically nothing, and stuff like that. So he's definitely the thing that he called Trump his daddy. I think he really thinks like that. On the second mic via phone, I see. Yeah. The second mic here, it goes to the phone. Oh, thank you for joining the club. Who is joining Floors? Thank you for joining. Iran mined the strait but didn't use mines, only words. Bishop, I'm not sure. Now they published the specific map. They published the map and they're saying that all of the ships should go through the same pattern. Let's call it like that, through the same way to avoid mines. Rutte is too close to the United States administration, but yeah, he's like that guy. Rutte is becoming one with the United States. I'm not sure whether it's his policy or he thinks like that. But why he's so freaking flattering with Donald Trump? Floors, do you know if the sound is going from this mic? Is it going from this mic? Like I'm bouncing it. I mean, for the TikTok. Yes. Oh, thank you so much, Floors. Yeah, it's working. Good evening, Dmitry Nutschuller. Thank you so. Oh, greetings to Switzerland, bro. Such a lovely weather today, right? Very lovely, and it is like that for already so much time. But today I just went to the shopping, did nothing else. Thank you, Dmitry. We don't so much have healthcare in the Netherlands rather than we have paracetamol. Yeah, the same thing goes for Germany. And maybe partially for Switzerland. But I think in Switzerland it's better than in Germany. Hello from Seattle. Seattle is a nice city, you know. Seattle is the great city with the Boeing factory. I told about it on my IRL stream that my father went to Seattle and showed me America when I was young. He went there in 1999. I was really young. I was 11 years old, and he went there for the training, I think, for 3 months, and he filmed the video on this VHS camera. And later on, I saw how beautiful Washington State really is, Seattle, and the nature there. It's fantastic, you know, all those trees, and it was really, really nice. I like Seattle. It's probably one of my favorite states, you know, because of the nature. But it could be kind of cold, I would say, yeah, during the winter time. Quite wet also. So Ruta is following the American like mindset, yeah, Donald Trump's mindset. Let's go to Austin Defender. I really enjoy this analyst. What he says 28 seconds ago, very fresh. Kuwait Defense Ministry is reporting Iranian drone attack in the last hour on number of vital infrastructure sites. Oh, so after all, the ceasefire doesn't work. And today I'm gonna film one more video on the main channel telling the real story behind it. Cheers. It's just a water, so cheers. They have several factories in areas around that not surprised if they use some drone attack in Kuwait right now. Yeah, it seems like in Kuwait there is drone strikes are happening because I see it. So Kuwait Defense Ministry is reporting Iranian drone attacks in the last hour on number of vital infrastructure sites. Like in Kuwait, there was even an oil terminal hit during this war. Oil terminal, some of the gas was hit in Qatar. In Saudi Arabia, oil terminal was also hit together with refineries. So they, like Qatar, say that they need several months or several years, I don't remember, for restoration of the usual job. So it was already hurt. And what is happening now? I'm shocked actually. What is happening? Yeah, I think all of you are shocked, and there is no visible end of the story. So across the country, multiple of the strikes. Yeah, despite the ongoing ceasefire between Iran and the so there is physically no ceasefire. There is no ceasefire happening. According to the spokesperson of Kuwait Ministry of Defense, they're currently engaging Iranian drones and entering the country airspace. So Iran continue its strikes, and they have this drone capability, right? To send them to Kuwait, maybe to other countries as well. Kuwait said it needs 5 years to complete. Oh fuck, that's a lot. Just remember the Rentement name from some old flight simulator on my brain connects to the Boeing. I need to check. Yeah. I like old flight simulators in a way better than the new ones. Well, I don't like the flight simulators in general because it was my job after all, yeah. I know the reality of the profession, and for me, it's not interesting to play flight simulator. But in general, like, the idea is good. Especially when you're very freaking young, or you're studying a new type of the airplane, you want to get used to it. So I would recommend, of course, to go for the flight simulator. I don't like this camera on my laptop. It's going like too much higher for my head. And maybe I'm gonna do it like this and like this. Yeah, it should be good. Ceasefire in Trump's head. Yeah, and today he again called, like, let's try to find Trump's tweet on Truth Social, where he again called for NATO to enter his peace deal, deploying armed forces somewhere. Oh, who is there? Active 11. Thank you for what is that? You sent me the freaking diamonds. Thank you so much. Mika Jim, thank you. Greetings to Romania. Thank you for continuous support of the stream. Thank you so much. This is why you Trump nurse Ceasefire. Yeah. Analysis. Analysis is analysis. 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 Oh, not analysis. Not from anal, but from anal. Oh, sorry, no. And fuck, I don't know how to spell that word. But anyways, you understand, right? Analysis. 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 Zoltan, hi. Hi, everyone. What I was looking for is the Trump's tweet. Trump through social. Maybe on his website I can find it. Trump truth. Thank you for support. Yeah, thank you, Ben, for yeah. Trump social posts. Guys on TikTok, we're 7, we're 5. Well, still it's good. It's good to have you here. I'm also looking at the chat, so yeah, I'm pointing attention on you as well. So if you have comments, you may write. I will spot those. So who do you prefer? And else. Pen. Yeah. It's analysis. Yep. It's an analysis. Okay, I'll go to the Google later on to spell it. To know how to spell it. This is crazy. Because maybe I'm telling about some of the different thing on my videos, you know. What is is it just look, create account. I don't have account. It's Dana White. Increase estimate 96 live viewers with TikTok proposes me to pay like $7 to promote to 96 viewers online. So you pay, not you, but people pay for view boarding on Twitch, for view boarding on YouTube. Oh, thank you for the hat, Flores. Thank you so much. People promote themselves like in a shadow way, but on TikTok you may pay directly like this platform. I wonder if Twitch also has this stuff. Analysis. Yeah. Those flash around the White House reminds me on the movie Independence. yeah. Independence Day or End of War or War of Worlds. Yeah, it's called. And then White, he's a piece of shit. He's really a piece of shit. I'm sorry, guys. I like UFC also. I may watch some of the UFC fights, but Dana White himself as a person, like I watched the recent video from Moist Critical describing this gentleman who is not gentle at all. He is like, he doesn't have an empathy. He is complete degenerate narcissist, the same as Donny. So they're the same. That's why they're friends there probably. I'm watching you on YouTube and Twitch. Then thank you, Ben. White obviously has brain damage. Yeah, he doesn't have the empathy. That is what the difference, yeah, between normal human beings, beings, and those narcissist psychopath. Okay, the next tweet from Donald J. Trump. It is still kind of fresh, like 6 hours, right? None of these people, including our own, very disappointing. Yeah? NATO understood anything unless they have press upon them. So he again blames NATO. And I think he told something about what? About Greenland. All United States ships, aircraft, and military personnel with additional ammunition, weaponry, and anything else that is appropriate and necessary for lethal prosecution and destruction of an already substantially degraded enemy. Before it was obliterated enemy, now it's substantially degraded. Will remain in place and around Iran until such time as the real agreement reached is fully complied with. If for any reason it's not with highly unlikely, then the shooting starts. Shooting didn't stop, like maybe American side is not bombing Iranian infrastructure that much, but there were the strikes from Israel and there were the strikes from Iran on Kuwaiti territory. It is happening, by the way, right now. And bigger, better, stronger, and anyone has seen before, it was agreed a long time ago, and despite all of the fake rhetorics to the contrary, no nuclear weapons, and the Strait of Hormuz will be open and safe. Yeah, we believe that nonsense, that the Strait of Hormuz will be open and safe. Absolutely, it's gonna be like that. In the meanwhile, our great military is loading up and resting, looking forward actually to its next conquest. America is back. America is back. Come on, I don't need advertisement. So, hoax again, fake 10 points, evil losers. NATO wasn't there, then we need them, and they won't be there if we need them again. Remember Greenland, that big, poorly run piece of ice, President Trump. So I told you guys, that after this failure with Iran, he might start some of the new intimidation, possible new operation in Cuba or Greenland, right? So he is again hinting, NATO is not there to help us, so we're gonna start our Greenland operation. Maybe. Why does he capitalize, announce? Yeah, Allah, goodbye. No, he praises Allah. Come on, he is Allah guy. America is back. Yes, on reputation square one. Looking forward to the next conquest. Yeah, we'll have lots of the material for filming on the main channel. It's not about only Ukrainian update. It's about everything, all of the updates right now. The situation in the Middle East, that not only. He is crazy. Again, he accused Major Taylor Green, right? Traitor Browns. Seats in the Congress has been taken over by wonderful and talented men. Okay. And those guys from MAGA, ex-MAGA community, they hate him the most. War can only stop then. Israel don't have the Epstein files anymore. Who would retract those from them? Come on, it's not possible to retract those from Donald Trump. So us from Israel. I think they have, after all, those files. It seems like. And yeah, today I have one more thing to show you guys. I have this. This is a monopode. Monopode will help me with some of the videos, I hope. Well, actually, I just like how this thing looks, and I can fold those legs. Yeah, I can do it. After all, it's just chatting stream. It's not connected to any sort of the topic. And you can carry it. You can carry, and the head is very freaking fast removable, like it's jumping out. And I can press, I can put my phone here. I can put my camera here. It's so nice. It's so well done. It reminds me some of the rifle, or some sort of the, I don't know how you call it. Nice new toys, yeah. How you call it? Like some of the gaming weapon, yeah. Recommend you give a look to President of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelenskyy, from the rest is politics. Great interview, fresh published. Oh, thank you so much, Andrei. Thank you. I'll look for it later on. Mace. This weapon, how would you call this weapon? I don't know. Is it a weapon? It's really heavy. It can crush someone's head. Like, it's heavy here, but overall, this thing is kind of light. It's, I think, magic mace. Oh, yep, looks like mace. Oh yeah, nice, looking great actually. I actually think that I purchased this stuff with those latches. Yeah, how we call those levers. But I should have purchased the one where you just press one button here and you extend and release, and it stays. with this you have just extra action, but it's not really annoying. I also probably will try some of the nature photography, to spot those birds and other creatures in the wildness. Harmer from Halo, yeah. Looks like nice new toys. Yeah. But for that I need the lens, and those lenses, they're freaking expensive. We have a break from politics right now, from the news, so I just want to check mount lens for Sony, how long it should be. Nature photography. Well, they're quite expensive. Yeah, Sigma lens, for example, 600 millimeter focal distance, f.5. F.5 is not that great. This one is f.4 to f.5. Well, it's 400. I think it's at least should be 600 millimeter at least. Maybe Sony original lens. Oh, they have a discount. They have a freaking discount. It's used. This is used lens. Probably, right? Yeah, used lens. And the discount is great. It's like almost 50%, almost. Maybe 47%. This thing is humongous. Used. Yeah, someone doesn't need nature photography, but the focal aperture it's kind of high, 5.6, 5.3, 6.3. I mean, I'm not sure. I have this one. This is very expensive. Well, if I would really go into it, I might try. I have some of the lens maybe to try 80 millimeter initially. I understand it's nothing, but maybe I'll try. Pomidor 21, welcome to Twitch, and thanks for following. Big beautiful lens, yeah, that is what I call big beautiful lens. Well, I'll see. After all, the used ones, they're okay, and if the shop sells them, it means that it is in a good condition. If the shop sells the stuff, yeah, the new one is really expensive. Oh, this 800 millimeter is crazy, almost 3,000. Jeez. This is up to 800 millimeter. I think Sony lens is more interesting. Yeah, I will go to this. Dive down to the swamp somewhere. Of course. It's like a hobby. I mean, it's not for earning something, yeah, so I don't know if I need it. After all of that stuff is really freaking expensive, so I think I don't need it. It's just my gear acquisition syndrome telling me this stuff. All right, let's go back to the news. Standing in that lake, yeah, but I was looking for this monopode. I saw the guys they're using it mostly for nature photography and for wedding photography, and I saw those fantastic videos of their job, not from weddings of course, but from photography. Then they film those birds and other creatures. It looks really cool. It looks, and the process, yeah, how you hunt those creatures in the nature, You cover several of the kilometers to reach some of the spots. And I think it's a very great hobby. It's a very good hobby. But since I'm very busy with my channels, I don't think it's for me. All right, let's go. Following the announcement by UK Defense Secretary John Healey of the Russian undersea operations near UK undersea critical infrastructure. Yeah. They spotted the Russian Navy. Russian submarines, Russian Navy in somewhere in the Barents Sea. I think it is the Barents Sea. Minister of Defense also announced that alongside other NATO partners, they shadowed 2 Russian shadow fleet. Shadow fleet vessels, okay, that were being escorted by Russian frigate Admiral Grigorovich through the English Channel. The story was first reported by the Telegraph. Yeah, they were escorting, but it's the stunt, it's PR. You see, 3 of the Russian Navy ships and a couple of the vessels, those civilian Shadow fleet vessels. It means that it's like Russia doesn't have those ships for every freaking vessel. It's just then Starmer told that, okay, we're gonna board maybe also those shadow tankers, we're gonna arrest them. So Russia wants to show that it is ready to secure their vessels. But what they've done with their vessel that was the tanker that was taken by Americans at first, remember that case? I forgot already the name of the ship, but it was registered in Russia. So actually, it doesn't matter if they escort those ships or not, because Russian Navy was there as well. Okay, some comment didn't pass through, but now it's okay. Did I miss announcement where Trump pays all of our energy bill for this year? Yeah, all of the AI data centers will pay your bill, of course. Easter ceasefire, your opinion? There was no Easter ceasefire, if you mean Ukraine. There was the proposal from Zelenskyy to Putin, okay, let's go with the Easter ceasefire, and Russia refused. They simply refused. Awesome. Hey, there is a YouTube comment show up. Shit, I forgot to. Thanks for telling me, by the way. It's kind of late. I will make it happen. I will make now YouTube comments. So only Twitch here, yeah? Let it be YouTube comments on my videos. It should appear now. Like the new comments if people will comment. And also like TikTok comments, they appear just on my phone because I'm streaming on my phone. I'm streaming on my PC via through 2 of the resources, yeah? Someone please comment on YouTube. We need to check. Yeah, it's working. Save us, Denys being held hostage by the madman with the nukes. What? Denys is being held hostage. No, I'm not. I'm a free man. And I'm in a country with the bunkers. I'm in a country. I knew where to go. We have lots of the bunkers. The one is like maybe 100 to 100 meters away from me. So, yeah. And I also have a special keller, it's called a cellar. There is also kind of safe. It's in a house. So it's not like in the United States with your paper houses, carton houses. I'm just joking. Free man. Yeah. I so much love to be free. I so much love to be free. And not dependent on anyone. It's great. According to Reuters, citing 3 European diplomats, NATO Secretary Mark Rutte has told his counterparts in NATO member states that the United States President Trump is looking for commitments to a Strait of Hormuz framework within days. The diplomats said, we know what they note. We know the frustration in Washington, but they did not consult allies either before or after starting this war. So Trump thinks that NATO is like his personal army. You know, I'm a king of the world. Thank you for the likes, Flores. Thank you so much for the likes. So Trump is thinking that he may can be your moderator on Twitch. No, but I don't need moderators on Twitch. There are not many like comments. What's your favorite airplane? Like the one here is probably my favorite military airplane. Civilian, well, I don't know. Bethagor. I already told about it on a stream. It's the Polish made. Well, actually, it's the ugliest airplane in the world, yeah, considered like that. Bethagor. So, according to Axios citing an Israeli official, Israel will not consider Lebanon as the part of the currently in place ceasefire framework during negotiations with Lebanon. Israel-Lebanon negotiations on disarmament of Lebanese Hezbollah are set to commence in the coming days. Jeez. So it's complete mess. Iran says that with Lebanon only, we're gonna negotiate, even start negotiations. Israel says, no, Lebanon is the different stuff. We're gonna fuck them with the bombs. And what they're doing in Lebanon is crazy. It's like the same roadmap as they do in Gaza, which is crazy. Lots of the civilians have died. I hate what Israel is doing, honestly. In Gaza, in Lebanon right now. Because, yeah, they say that they fight against Hezbollah, but why do you strike civilians in this case? So it's like they create more hatred towards them. And I think Israel is not winning after all. I think that Trump chickens out and that's it. By the way, there was the information that the United States did not consult with Israel about the negotiations with Iran. Trump only called Netanyahu shortly before announcing a ceasefire. Israel was dissatisfied. So, is it the first time from Donald Trump that he's not consulting even with his allies with whom he has started this special military operation? Floors, thank you for the likes. Support. Thank you, Ben. Looks like Ukraine in Lebanon. Bibi doing it to stay out of jail. Yeah. Worldlight. Yeah, absolutely. He's doing it for that purpose. Oh, thank you for following GGA Artist TV. Thank you so much for following. I think Dutch taxes are not fair though. Too much tax on labor, little of wealth. Yeah, lots of the taxes. Okay, the United Kingdom Maritime Operators Center has again released its daily summary with no incidents in the Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, and the Strait of Hormuz. This marks the second day with no reported incidents. But the day before yesterday, one vessel was hit above the waterline with unknown projectile. And what is interesting that just one of the oil tankers, one freaking tanker, made it out of the Persian Gulf through the Strait of Hormuz for the last 48 hours. So some of the bulkers were there, cargo ships basically. They usually transport coal, some of the grains. They were also let out, but just 5 of them. 5. And remember how Donny said, oh, it's the ceasefire. They promised to open the Strait of Hormuz. It will be open. But we don't see it happening. Absolutely. We don't see it. Instead, it's more closed than it was. Before it was like 6 ships a day, something like that. But now 1 ship for 48 hours, for 2 days. 1 freaking ship. I mean tanker, yeah? If we speak about tankers. 1 ship after the ceasefire. And he doesn't know what to do, Donald Trump. Now, because of the speculation on the oil market, it was, then the ceasefire has been announced, the oil prices went down a little, but now they're again going up because people see that, and traders as well, that there is no end for the Hormuz situation. And now Donald Trump is basically cornered, yeah. There is no way of how to unblock the Hormuz unless you use ground forces. Only with ground forces you may do it, with a massive usage of those, like thousands. And again, there could be thousands of the losses. And how would that reflect his reputation or remains of the reputation of Donald Trump in the United States, midterms, elections, and everything of that? So I don't think that's kind of the profitable way, but it's the only way to physically open the Strait of Hormuz. Or you need to obey to all of those 10 points of Iran, lift all the sanctions, allow them to enrich uranium and the rest of the stuff, pay reparations, and maybe they'll think about unblocking the Strait of Hormuz. So This is a freaking bad situation for Donald Trump. He messed up completely. He messed up. And also, he said, okay, we can even take the common fee from those ships. Like, what? Are you a freaking pirates of the Hormuz Strait? This was really, like, there were negotiations, right? There are some of the congested areas on our planet, right? The Strait of Hormuz, Bab el Mandab Strait as well, near Houthis and Africa, yeah. At the exit from the Red Sea. Also in Turkey, there are some of the straits, and it's just Middle East, and there are many of those places. So China would look at it and say, maybe, okay, we're going to put more artificial islands, declare it's our territory, and block, for example, Yellow Sea for Philippines, for Vietnamese, for Taiwanese, for everyone. Yeah, so it is unprecedented. So this guy, I mean, Donald Trump, he's really unhinged. He canceled the world order, like ruined it, greeting Putin in Anchorage. So it was unprecedented case. Then a real war freaking criminal was met in the United States with a red carpet. And it's the second strike already. Like, he created a situation where some of the country may say that this is not the international waters, we cancel all the agreements, it's our freaking strait, and we control the sea, and we take fees. So where would it go? And yeah, the third variant for Donald Trump, like to complete mess up our world, would be to use tactical nukes or some other nukes. That would be it. That he would destroy it, everything, like not just the United States, because now he's destroying the United States of America with his actions. And America shows that it's unable to resolve the military, even the military things, yeah, with its mighty army. It's unable to reach the goals of the special military operation. Like Russia and Ukraine, similar stuff. But here it's more humiliating because it's definitely number one military in the world. But deploying the forces will not resolve this issue. So yeah. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange situation indeed. According to CBS, citing the survivors in a deadly Iranian attack in Kuwait that killed 6 United States service members, and it was before, yeah? It was at the opening days of this special military operation. Flores, thank you again for the likes. Service members from the Army of 103rd Sustainment Command, the details of the strikes have been grossly misrepresented by the Department of Defense, actually. According to the report, the strike was a direct hit, and as reported previously, defensive measures around the installation were severely lacking. There was no underground hiding. Yeah, we have already those photos. It was a command post of American Army. It was freaking destroyed. Regardless of this dynamics, they wanted commanders following the impact. Additionally, per the report, before the impact, the all clear had already been sounded from the previous alarm, and service members had returned their stations and removed protective gear. So it was miscoordination, it was a fuck up. It was a big fuck up. I heard some of the ships were out of drinking water. Will the sailors be okay? Oh, Bishop Stars, I don't know. Like, no one puts attention really for those sailors. That's what I may say, that they're neglected a little bit with all of the things happening. They're underreporting casualties. It's definitely more. It isn't just Kuwait. Yeah, I think they also underreporting casualties because hundreds of wounded personnel was already claimed, like hundreds of soldiers or service members were wounded. It means that for the 100 wounded personnel, just 12 deaths of American soldiers. Well, the ratio is like how many percent? Like how many percent from like 300 soldiers were announced, around 300 as wounded, and 12 proclaimed dead. This ratio doesn't fit, actually. I was earning around 50k before getting into disability, but while I was felt I should pay less, I didn't feel I paid a reasonable amount compared to those less disposable. Oh, I see, Ratusmaga. Bomb attack casualty rates 10 to 1 makes sense. Well, maybe. Yeah, after all, it's the bomb attack. It's not the front line of warrior. What? Melania Trump on Epstein? Melania Trump on Epstein. I never had Oh, shit. It's the excuse from Melania Trump. I never had relations with Epstein or Maxwell. Oh, come on. We saw this photo with Epstein, Maxwell, you and Donny, all at the freaking same... Let me find it. Epstein, Maxwell, Trump, Melania. And I bet that the first thing that would occur in the images, yes, here we go. Here we freaking go. This is the photo, like Trump, Melania, Jeffrey, and Maxwell. This is the freaking photo of them taken. More photos if you wanna see. Oh, here Maxwell, Trump, and Melania. Lots of the other photos, like one more photo, yeah, somewhere. Okay, here we go. Here we have Maxwell looking out for whatever. Trump and Melania here. Like thousands of photos from, not thousands, but dozens, yeah, from different, like from this perspective, that perspective, from different occasions. And what should I... I never had relations with Epstein or Maxwell. Donald and I only run into him at parties. Parties sometimes. Just occasionally, you know. And no, Epstein... Freaking Epstein had all of those photos in his on his island, and those videos photos were released on those files by DOJ. They were published that Epstein was like taking care about those photos. They were spotted very close to his bed for some reason. Don't run into the parties sometimes. Yeah. We believe in that. And no, Epstein did not introduce me to Donald. I met my husband by chance. By chance. The chance is called Epstein Island. Clear direct code. The timing, though, it's incredibly... The timing is incredibly odd. Yeah. It's not me. I wasn't introduced. No. It means that probably it's true, right? What he said with his freaking accent.
I never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited.
Donald and I am this girl from Slovenia, yeah, by island, yeah, of course.
To the same parties.
In the same
Epstein
party.
from time to time, since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City.
Yeah, it's just a random parties with a random guy. Some of the... It's like a bullshit, you know? It's like a silly excuse that we already have lots of the proofs that she was there. She is in some of the relations. No, we're occasionally bumpy. No, we don't know who is there. Oh shit! They were each other's best friends. I think so. Yeah, it looks like. You didn't know him at all, but randomly appeared in his party. Yeah. Melania so much Trump's hardware for FSB. Maybe. She's really focused on the script. I thought she was genius, and she can't remember 3 sentences. Her English is like that. How many years is she in the United States? and at her position, right? And still her English is like, what the hell is she talking about? Even my freaking English is more understandable than hers, and I have never been in the United States. By the way, if you can afford to buy 2 houses in current housing market, you well above middle class. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, in the current market, it's crazy for the housing. Housing is crazy. United States Department of State official, we will host a meeting next week to discuss ongoing ceasefire negotiations with Israel and Lebanon. So after all, they want a ceasefire in Lebanon, right? Because Iran demands that. And to unblock the Strait of Hormuz, you need to follow Iranian demands. If you don't want to deploy ground forces, of course. And yeah, this is freaking Beirut, guys. This is horrible. What Israel does there is like, it's beyond understanding. I hate freaking Netanyahu regime. I think it's the same as Russia. And yeah, I condemn the attack on them on October the 7th, 2023. But what they do as it's not a response, it's a genocide. And here's the genocide of the Russian soldiers. It's not a genocide, actually. It's the action, defensive action. No! That's the proper technique, guys. "30 years, apparently, yeah. Photoshop. That tactics didn't work. After all, the guy was photographed like this, right into his arts. Melania should change her name to Lolita. Yep. I guess on TikTok. Hope you're doing great. Zelenskyy warned the United States that it cannot ensure its security alone. I want Americans to understand we are your allies in Europe. Distance no longer matters in today's world, as drones can already strike targets thousands of kilometers away. Within a few years, they could reach targets tens or 20,000 kilometers away, becoming cheaper with the jet engines and appearing in large swarms. You will not be able to defend yourselves alone. The world must help countries defend themselves and repel aggression. That's why I believe Americans need us and we need the United States. That's the logical thing, but who cares? I mean, Donald Trump doesn't care. It's 100%. Oh, Pakistani fighter jets, you see? Pakistani fighter jets escort the Iranian delegation to the talks. Ooh, they're going... They still... that's the Pakistani airplane. Looks like Dreamliner here. Sorry guys on TikTok, I cannot show you the screen. That's how it works. Ooh, nice footage by the way. Yes, 787. I second understanding that suggestion to deal with black issues. Back issues. If Elon invented the agent technology, how old would Don make Melania? Yeah, that's the question. So documentary that Melania shared apartment with Victoria Silverstedt, a Swedish Playboy model, and she came to the United States. Maybe Playboy also got models from Epstein. Could be. I think they're all involved. Don't answer that. Okay, Bishop. Oh, not. Saudi Arabia officials' attacks from Iran have slashed the kingdom's oil production capacity down to 600,000 barrels per day. That's gut punch to their 10-12 million barrel capacity. Over 5% wiped out. And the world economy is feeling every drop of it. Sources, Klaus report. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps rejected any connection to the drone strikes on Kuwait. Those strikes are happening now. We deny any connection to the launch of missiles to the Gulf countries, and there are missiles launched from Azerbaijan. The timing could be more explosive. Source Al Jazeera. So Iran actually doesn't say that it is responsible for attack on Kuwait. Could it be false flag operation? What the fuck? You really use TikTok? Dislike. Yeah, I have TikTok here on my phone. I use TikTok, I use Telegram, I use YouTube, I use Twitch, I use, what else? Instagram, I use Substack. Well, on Substack, I don't understand it. I don't know those algorithms. Probably they don't have algorithms. Well, YouTube is number one still. Oh, Spotify I use, yeah. Bibi strike back. Azerbaijan, that's hilarious. Yeah. It's like Iran says that missiles were launched from Azerbaijan. I know. They're just saying that. I just been a bit unlucky in that regard. Yeah, I like TikTok. I used to like TikTok. But now, like my short videos, they're not that popular any longer on TikTok. But I like to watch TikTok. Yeah, some channels there. Not like the open feed, but some of the channels I follow. I usually have recommendations. There are lots of the also Ukrainian channels there, pro-Ukrainian. Jake Bro tweeted something. Let's pretend in 2020 that Ukraine did not fight back and Russia took the entirety of Ukraine. The Russian military would then have been stationed on Hungary's border. Yeah. Do you really think Putin would let Hungarian people remove his spy in EU and NATO because Orban lost an election? Yeah. So actually, what Orban wants is basically to have probably a common border with Russia with his actions. Riza Pahlavi accuses UK. Riza Pahlavi, the United Kingdom has endlessly appeased the criminal regime in Iran. Prime Minister speaks of protecting the innocent civilians of Iran, but failed to act to help stop the regime massacre. How would they stop? Come on. Only an end of the regime that brings terror to Britain's own shores will yield. So what is your proposal? Keir Starmer should follow the footsteps of Churchill, not Sherman. What? UK doesn't have those resources to fight against your freaking regime with its own people. Like United States started, you go and fight yourself. By the way, Pahlavi and his who was their father was appointed by United States CIA and MI6 also by UK. Yeah, but mostly CIA. So they changed the regime in Iran. The regime of this monarchy became very unpopular, and as a result, people, with the help of Islamic Revolution, appointed the Ayatollah regime. So their mess up action, not mirrors, but echoes today. It's all their fault because the previous government before those guys, they wanted to nationalize oil. It's all about money. It's all about oil. So they created this situation long time ago. It echoes today, and the ambitions are the same. Donald Trump says about oil. We need oil. So the countries without oil, you are blessed, yeah. You will not have this eagle democracy. Countries who are smart stay out of the Middle East affairs completely, yeah. Denys Davydov, Ukraine stats. I don't understand the UAV stats, and all UAV destroyed before hitting target. All you said what? Check out Operation Eagle Claw. My mom spent 2 years in Helomere trying to get back to what? Oh, I see. Ratus Mag, it's sad. It's sad. Guys on TikTok, how are you doing? Lebanese officials say they haven't even been invited to the planned Washington meeting next week. Axios is claiming that there is a meeting now. They're saying there isn't. What? Who writes those articles? In what language? They were auto-translated? Oh, Russia announced. Oh, here we have it. Russia announced, no report says, Russia announced a temporary Easter ceasefire from April 11th to April 12th, ordering a halt of combat operations across all fronts. Military command has been instructed to suspend hostiles while remaining ready to respond at any actions. Moscow called Ukraine to fall. So before then Ukraine proposes the Eastern ceasefire, Moscow declines, but they have their own dates. That's gonna be the same as for their ceasefire the last year for a few days. Boeing 737, Ukraine International Airlines. Yeah. What Boeing 737 Ukraine? I'm still watching your videos, then you still stay to do your pilot job. Oh, thank you, 787 AMG. Thank you. Yeah, nostalgia. But yeah, it was the life that I lost, but I'm okay. Oh, there was the interview of the famous Russian, how to call those, interviewer. He took an interview from Pavel Gubarev, who was one of the leaders of so-called Donetsk Republic at the very beginning. And we have subtitles here. Last spring, you say that Russia's losses in this war amounted to be 1 million people. Yeah, this is Dut. It's very popular. I'm surprised he took the interview from this guy. Do you mean not only those killed, but also the wounded and those who won't return to the front? Well, he answers here. The killed are the missing and the maimed. There may already be 1 million dead. He says, 1 million dead. 10 months we have passed since then. How many do you think have been killed on the Russian side now? TikTok. All the time, like approval that I'm still here. They forgot that they did to us. Yeah. It's hard to say. There is no objective figure. I have some insiders' information, but I can't disclose it. I live in Rostov. Bodies from the front pass through Rostov. It's hundreds of casualties every day and thousands, maybe tens of thousands a month. Wow. And this is the guy from this occupied territories who is one of the leaders, of theirs. Oh, greetings to Romania. I don't know Romanian, but thanks for the comment on TikTok. Jesus Christ. Just imagine those losses. Putin announced this Easter ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. According to the Kremlin, ceasefire will last April 11. Okay. I wonder why they continue this stupid war. Because they cannot reach the goals. It's not possible. They cannot freaking win. They cannot do it. UAE mission to United. Sun term 3 Romani. What? Why do we have Romanians here? So many Romanians. Visit Daniel, Sam Aka. Lots of Romanians here. Am I popular in Romania? 3 Romanians live. Crazy. I really like your language and your country. It's awesome, especially nature, yeah? I fell in love with, I think it's called Transfiguração. I saw it on Top Gear for the first time, As they say, it's one of the most beautiful roads in the world. Indeed, what they show, it's like that. And I want to go there, yeah. People say that there are some of the bears. Romania lately hate Ukrainians, unfortunately. Really? Why? Like there is some propaganda in Europe, I see. Also in Poland, yeah, I know that many don't like Ukrainians. There was even the case the day before yesterday. Polish police say that it was the national conflict between some Poles, like they stopped one of the Ukrainians with machete because he was Ukrainian or something, like some of the confrontation. And Poles, Poles, I think the great part of the population, they don't like anyone. But Poles are okay, come on. Everyone is okay. I would say even Russians, with some of the transformations, they're okay. They need just to go through denazification, like Germans did before, and they will be fine. And split to different nationalities, like Buryat, let them be Buryat People's Republic, some Chechens, Tatars with Tatarstan. That would be nice for everyone. In Ukraine is war. In which country you are right now? It's Schweiz. I never had any relationship with Epstein. Yeah. I just told about Epstein. Shit. It requires a separate video on the trash channel. Putin's special envoy Kirill Dmitriev is in Washington. Ooh. What's your favorite plane? I think A-10 from the military airplanes. Have you seen a new modification of A-10? How they put refueling rod. Now they can refuel with this hose. They don't need this kind of the shaft, or how to call it, this rod that goes from the KC-135 or something. So instead of hole, they installed Papa. So the special thing that touches Mama and takes the jet fuel out for A-10. It's interesting. Putin's special envoy Kirill Dmitriev is in Washington for talks on Ukraine and economic cooperation with the United States, Reuters reports. The visit comes on the eve of Washington's possible decision to extend sanctions relief on Russian oil, which expires on April 11th. Once due in Schweiz, I cannot say where I live. Yeah, just in Schweiz, yeah. For the safety reasons, Sukhoi 25 is a nice airplane, but this is better. This one is better. Frog food or warthog? I think warthog. I picked the drone to... What? The old Myrtle Beach Air Force Base is A-10s and enjoy seeing them. Yeah, they're nice. They're so versatile. So good airplanes. So Dmitriev, like, they're still ongoing. Those negotiations behind the curtain. Oh, it's interesting. Have you played this game? Metal Gear Solid. A Metal Gear Solid movie is in the works at Sony, per the Hollywood Reporter. Jeez. A Metal Gear Solid, guys. I haven't played that game, but the name is good. Metal Gear Solid. It's great. President Trump told NBC that Iran has been conquered. Yeah. Once again, Iran has been conquered and has no military. No military has been conquered. He added, if Iran doesn't make a deal, it is going to be very painful. Yeah. Love the game. Oh, nice, Floors. Is it is it some sort of the shooter? T-55V, a Ukrainian drone. Who wins? Of course, drone. I can't believe J.D. Vance is helping the Potato King with this. He's not Potato King is Lukashenko in Belarus. Orban is Jabba Hutt maybe, or Russian spy balloon. The game is almost a film for itself. Oh, interesting. It's all about covering Epstein files and making money. Yeah, I also think like that. They're running so hard out of ideas, they need to make a movie out of literally everything. Yeah. I want to watch the movie based on Ghost in a Shell, which is called, I think, Ghost in a Shell, with Scarlett Johansson. I haven't watched that one. It was released several years ago, but I haven't watched that. I like Ghost in a Shell, anime, and I want to watch that movie. In Romania, the 95s and diesel cost 2 euros per liter. It is cheap or expensive. Well, in Deutschland and here it's roughly 2.2 euros. So, similar. Diesel is more expensive. Benzene didn't change that much. Kuwait's National Guard, one of the Kuwaiti National Guard sites, was targeted by hostile drones, resulting in significant material damage, but no casualties. So far, no casualties in Kuwait reported. And RGC has denied any involvement of this drone attack. They're saying that Israel is conducting a false flag operation. Fractions of RGC who don't want peace, yeah. So, they say it's like Israel false flag. Yeah, Melania says that she was not presented to Donald Trump by Epstein. And like she created so many questions with her interview, with her statements that it's crazy. Deutschland, I love you say that. Deutschland. My heart's in flammen. Yeah, this Rammstein song, it's fantastic, yeah. I think one of their best songs about Deutschland. Not about Deutschland, but in general, one of their best songs. And the intro and how it's everything builds up. It's just fantastic song. Ever seen the full video? Of what? Of Rammstein clip? Yeah, I've seen it. It's kind of interesting. Watch them live. The fire show is amazing. Yeah, I think they have the break in the fire shows, in those concerts. I think for this year, and from the next one, they're gonna go on a tour once again. I'm thinking maybe to go for Metallica after all. But the tickets, they're very expensive, damn expensive. Like one ticket is, I think, 800 euros. Because they're sold out, so you have to deal with some of the agencies, and they're looking for, for the tickets, and there could be questions whether they find those or not. We all live in America, yeah. That is also nice. We all live in America. Diesel here in Prague is 197. Oh, nice. Petrol is 171. As I told Steven in my last video, I checked the prices in Czech Republic and in Hungary. In Hungary, it's more expensive than in Czech Republic. So what Orban says is that, we have a discount for the Russian oil. De facto, you have lower fuel prices than in Hungary. In the past, the diesel cost €1 per liter. Oh, yeah, in the past, yeah, of course. In the past, it was very cheap, but now not any longer. Inflation is everywhere. And it's normal, I think, with this inflation. Gas, nuclear power, and organized crime. Viktor Orban went from a critic of Russia to a champion of the Kremlin interest. The Insider shares an article. Yeah, kind of the interesting news are happening. And with the Iranian ceasefire, it doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. Last year, I visited Budapest. And yeah, it's a nice country, but it's too expensive. Oh, I see. 787. Yeah, Budapest is great. Like, it's fantastic, wonderful city, right? Well, the main districts. There are also Soviet parts. Let's call them like that. You can start a Rammstein fundraiser. I wonder if they have the tour for the next year. Let me check. Because the last year and this year they don't have. It seems like. Rammstein. Okay. Behind the scenes, World Tour Stadium 2009. So they had the tour for 5 years. Now they don't have tours, you see. Just they finish in 2024. They have a break for 2025 and 2026. So immediately then they go on tours in 2027. They will sell off everything, all the tickets in a minute, I guess, because there are many people who would like to go after this 2 years break. I think it's 100% like that. Yeah. So no tours on their website. Aerosmith was overrated. Yeah, they had like a couple of the interesting songs, but not more than that. I think U2 is overrated. I went the last time on a concert for Imagine Dragons, and it's not really my style, but I like the concert and the spirit and the music quality was great. I even filmed a video about it, how I went there. It was fantastic. Ceasefire talks are collapsing over whatever Lebanon was even included. Iran and Pakistan both saying Lebanon was always part of ceasefire deal. The United States and Netanyahu saying it never was. Oh, they don't know. That's complete chaos. Oh shit! This is madness. Someone's lying or someone's changed the terms mid negotiation. The timeline looks suspicious. Netanyahu announced Lebanon is not included. The United States backs that position. Iran and Pakistan mediators claim that contradicts what they actually proposed. Now the ceasefire is dead and everyone pointing fingers. Oh, thank you for following VJ Note. Thank you. Oh, shit. The theory is making rounds. Netanyahu called Trump, said we can stop bombing Hezbollah. Trump agreed to back him, but now Pakistan and Iran are pushing back hard, saying that it wasn't the deal. If that pressure keeps building, Trump might have to choose between the ceasefire collapsing completely or focusing Israel to include Lebanon. Russia offered a ceasefire to Ukraine. Do you think it will happen? Yeah, for 2 days it will happen, yeah. Yeah, check Binder. Yeah, it will happen. Ukraine always support peace deals, those ceasefires, as it was the last year. But then Ukraine proposed on 5th of April to make a deal, to make a ceasefire. Russia said no. Oh, by the way, I forgot to remove this cover. I'm sorry. I need to do it. It was kind of painful if you listen to me in headphones. Yeah, I forgot to remove this. Yeah, for the sound to be more clear. Oh, we have some of the good news from the front lines. Where is the Oh, in Grishina. Nice. Ukraine went on a counterattack. I guess this is 425th Scalar Brigade. Across front, Ukrainian counterattack in the wooded area south Grishina reduced Russian control. But Russia went on their attack. Oh yeah, I told about it in my today's video. That they went to Peshchan and also a little bit from the southbound. We'll see how it goes. They still want to reach Kupiansk. Kupiansk front, Russians are consolidating large gray zone east and south of Peshchan and attacking westward. Gray zone expanded in the northern outskirts of Kupiansk due to infiltration from Holubivka. Here we see. Yeah, they sent more forces. Infiltration attack with few of the soldiers. Yeah, the shit is happening. Argentina's president Javier Milei is set to light torture. That's not interesting with this Argentina, Milei, Argentina. Yeah, I should film one more video about this collapse of negotiations. I think people are filming already. I think everyone is filming. Today, by the way, Jake Bro will publish the video. It seems like, well, he got a gap in, I think, 1 day for publishing. 29 watch you on Twitch dance. Oh, nice, Ben. Thank you so much for telling this information, because for me I don't have this info. I have chat, but I don't have the full information right away with me. It's great. It's more than I usually stream on IRL and people watch. And we are streaming 1 hour, 22 minutes. That's also awesome. Maybe I gonna go to our channels online. And what do they say? Oh, Perevalsk Prilot. So there is a fire on Perevalsk. It's the Russian city. Some big kaboom happened. Well, later on I'll check out those news and articles. And yeah, the video was published. The photo was published of the destroyed American base. And this is the Aviation freaking bomb, yeah? I need to translate it into English. That very same destroyed US command post in Kuwait, where, as the result of Iranian strike, 6 American servicemen were killed. As NBC previously stated, this tactical operation center did not have sufficient protection against direct strikes above and was only reinforced with a T-shaped concrete barriers around perimeter. That didn't help, you see. Interestingly, the published photo can clearly see a lying Soviet free-fall aerial bomb of the FAB type. It's the Soviet bomb? What is doing there is a mystery, given that Americans claim that the strikes were carried out by Iranian drones, and it doesn't seem likely that it fell from somewhere else. What? Totally another, so I don't know what you're talking about. The stupidity never stops with Trump. What is the doing to destroy another civilization? Yeah, Greenland civilization. 160 watch on YouTube. Oh, that's nice. And 5 watch on TikTok. That's okay. What the hell is that bomb doing in this base? It's really a mystery. This is a freaking Soviet bomb. Aviation bomb. FAB, maybe 250, maybe 150. It's the same bomb, similar bomb, or same bomb, Ukraine puts under the light aircraft. Those 822 Foxbats or others, and they fly deep inside the Russian territory and drop those bombs. But this one did not kaboom. And this is the command headquarters. There should be no munition nearby. It's a mystery. It's definitely an absurd mystery. Maybe an AI. It's hard to tell because the image is published by CBS. They usually don't publish fake information, you know. At least not fake images. Strange. It's very, very strange. Like the strangest thing possible. Trying to find out some more video. A Ukrainian, a Russian vampire, or no, a Russian Monia drone tried to shut down a Ukrainian vampire. So it's the image is from Baba Yaga, and here we go with Monia drone, and it tried to shut down. Boom. I wonder if it was successful or not. Russian Monia kamikaze UAV attempted to shut down a Ukrainian vampire hexacopter, but ultimately crashed itself. Well, those hexacopters, they're quite good. I cannot speak German, I'm sorry. I need to work on that, but I don't have time to learn it. Maybe a disabled one just access one? I don't know, Evelyn. It's hard to tell what that bomb is doing there. Okay, Ukraine 544. Semper slow green. More high. Luhansk, some of the strikes in Luhansk. Well, every night Ukraine crushes something. Every night there are some of the strikes on Russian territory. Oh yeah, Combat Veteran Reacts published the videos. Closed, they are breaking around closest Hormuz, made up ceasefire deal. So yeah, it's understandable that YouTubers are filming those kind of the videos telling that how the things are. Definitely. Oh, my latest video is performing okay-ish. Don't worry, but headlines for... Since you're getting tired, I can see the bags under your eyes. It's the face of the guy who is still losing the weight. I think I lost some of the skin tension. Maybe I'm just getting older. I have this hard wrinkles already, so yeah, just getting older. Just getting older, but it's all right. So many like this entertaining content, Mr. Beast. So much of that shit is there. I don't like it. What about this mission, the moon mission? I wanted to film about it. You know that the toilet is working or not? for the ships, or they're still poo in the bags. Moon mission. Moon mission. I forgot the name of it. Artemis 2. Yeah, Artemis 2. Toilet. Moon mission toilet drama. That's the name of the video. Artemis 2 toilet is back online after 2 hours of pointing at the sun, but later on it's stuck once again. The fix for 23 million space toilet was sunlight. 4 astronauts headed to the moon just had to wait for their bathroom to... Yeah. NASA called it a waste dump. The crew probably called it very long morning. Yeah. By the way, this is taken on iPhone. This image is taken on iPhone. This one I'm not sure. Probably also. And this is the frontal camera of iPhone, not the main one. And the quality is great. We bought place. Are you really a bot? I saw Nutella flying in the ship. Maybe not Nutella. Well, this is hilarious. 23 million toilet. Toilet is working. Oh, I see. I think I need to go to the ChatGPT to confirm, you know.
Pausing to address this issue. And regarding the smell, I just wanted to be sure you all were tracking the EGS notes of the kind of burning heater smell that was coming from toilet.
So they have the smell. We're just listening.
Never identified as a source what it exactly was, but it was identified as a known smell. So
unknown smell. It was identified as unknown smell. It smells like Nutella.
And why when I smelled it earlier, I didn't report it. It was kind of a lighter odor than this time, though.
Well, maybe it's because it was heated, yeah? It was clogged. Everything stuck there, frozen, been frozen. They put it on towards the sun, and yeah, the smell appeared.
Copy all, Christina, and yeah, we'll discuss at least for a few minutes here before we can.
Well, they have emergency bags. Did they taste? No. They have an emergency bags, some emergency bags in this case. 23 million. 90 billion for Artemis program so far. This mission only 4 billion. So entire program 90 billion. That's crazy. That's expensive, but it's science. Shouldn't have stopped at Taco Bell before the lunch. Yeah. Yeah, I always like feel unsafe then I don't have the access to the toilet. Yeah. Well, I fly small gliders. Yeah, you don't have the access to. You're in a very small room, let's say. But you always calculate that you need to, like, if there is some emergency, you go and you land and you poo or pee. But in outer space, oh, I cannot imagine that. I have this anxiety about toilets. And you know, Japan is a good place. They have toilets, well, at least in the public areas everywhere. Everywhere. And they're free. It's not what I don't like about Switzerland, that even on a freaking train stations, the doors for the toilets, they're like sealed, and to open them you need to put 1 franc freaking coin. So they assume that I have this freaking coin all the time to put and go to the toilet. Otherwise, the door won't open, yeah? You need to put the freaking coin there to open the freaking door. And there's the video on YouTube how I climbed the mountain. Mountain, I think it's called Methane. Yeah, I have to drive there for a couple of hours, and then I climbed. And on the freaking top of the mountain, there was a cafe, and there was a toilet with the same door for the coins. Same door where you insert the coin and it show up. But I don't carry coins. We live in the 21st century. Come on. We have those Apple Pays and something. Why you made those doors? Like, how? Like, what is the alternative? I don't have the coin. To shit? On the apron or what? Or in the mountain? So Japan here really is the best. Switzerland really sucks about toilets. They have those, but you need to go with a coin. Jeez. Well, it's not always like that, but it in majority of the cases. Just on some of the gas stations, they put the new variants where you can just Apple Pay. Yeah. And here is how this toilet looks like. Orion spacecraft toilet has finally given up the ghost of its way to the moon. Astronauts have officially been instructed to switch to backup mode, going to the toilet in bags. They say it costs 23 million. What do you think? It is it 23 million toilet? In the room itself, maybe it is from the test facility. This water is not taken from the shuttle. Not from the shuttle, from Artemis, yeah? This is from test facility. Who is being paid to poo in the toilet to test it? Is there the job like that? How much do they pay to test the toilet? To poo there for purpose? You need to have a special astronaut diet. Yeah, I think it's like that. You eat astronaut diet in multiple of the meals, like those tubes, yeah? And then you go. They put you in a vacuum, you know? And then suck everything of that out to test the toilet. The astronauts said it was especially cold in the toilet, poorly heated compartment. Oh shit. Costly crap, yeah. Golden Walls is the toilet for the Golden Ballroom. Yes, Donald Trump, then he will understand the price of the toilet. He would like to have it in his ballroom. He said, this is the toilet from astronauts, yeah. From the moon. This toilet was in the moon. They have to spin to keep the toilet facing to the sun so it doesn't freeze. Yeah. Pay to have smelling shit for weeks. Yeah, this is like the topic of my today's video on a trash channel, like astronaut toilet drama. And I wonder if it's still working. The last one was from April 5th, like 4 days ago. Artemis 2 toilet acts up again as astronauts speed towards the moon. They need to speed up to the moon. How far we came from shit in the bush to shit in the bag. Yeah, that's the nice notice. Do you think Trump is bad as good or good president? He is the worst, not just the president, but a human being. My toilet seat is heated, but big advantage living in Japan. Yeah, Kuronega. What I don't like about Japan toilets is the toilet paper. Toilet freaking paper. Next time if I go there, I would take my paper from here. The paper there is really shitty. Yeah. It's like this thinnest possible paper. Like, you don't have this paper to compare with. Only you may compare the thickness, which is absent, of Japanese toilet paper with only Japanese toilet paper. Like, it's the minimum possible, like atomic level of thickness. Then you take it with your fingers, it starts to rupture. I'm not saying about wiping your arse. Oh shit. So you put it out, yeah, you put it out and you roll it. Like you roll. Here you have the standard paper after some time. So I know why it's like that. Because they are not using it as the standard paper. Like they don't need to apply this friction, yeah? So it doesn't need to be robust. Because all of those toilets, they have this system that basically inserted bidet electronic variant that goes and yeah, how to say it, firefights with the remains, and then you use this thin paper just to get rid of the remains of the water. That's it. You're not applying this movement. You apply just tap things, and for that you don't need a thick toilet paper. But still, it's yeah. Toilet talk. But it's fun. I like those streams because I may talk about random shit with you guys, and that's fun. That are awesome. Yeah, so they have like toilet and they have remote or inserted control sometimes, and remote and inserted all together. So it goes out, you select the level of the, how to say, of the power of this water, yeah, that goes light, moderate, hard. Depends on what you prefer. And yeah, but that is great. Yeah, I have a 3-layer toilet paper, but not easy to get. Yeah. From the medical perspective, I think it's good to have that kind of the bidet. Yeah, it's good than just to wipe out with the paper only. And I like Japanese toilets. I think it was a sketch from South Park. South Park, Japan toilet. Come on, where is it? It is Epstein on X. Well, maybe on YouTube. It was hilarious. South Park with a secret toilet. Yeah. It was a nice sketch. Rennie discovers Japanese toilets in South Park. This episode. Bluetooth on the toilet. It was hilarious. I've been sailing a small coastal submarine with a pressurized toilet where once had blown back with one of the engineers, and there wasn't happy when he came out. Oh, really? Fire scripting. Seat warmer is amazing. Yeah, seat warmer is amazing. I have it too. It's a dream. Yeah. I would change the toilet to Japanese, honestly. But I rent the apartment and we have this integrated to the wall toilet. So I cannot change it. You need to like collapse the wall to change. No. In South African, we need seat cooler. Yeah, Flores. I think so. It's very hot. No, for now it's the winter time, right? Now it's going to be winter for you. Just change the seat. Yeah, maybe just change the seat. Now it's available in Japan with 22 volts for foreigners. 220. Yeah. I wonder if it is for sale, like Japan toilet. Oh yeah, the seat is like it's separately for sale separately. The seat with the heater. Actually, it looks great. It's kind of pricey, but it's nice. I think I just don't have this connection with 220 nearby in my bathroom. I'm in Germany next month. Oh, nice. No, it's fine, Gronik. I don't need it. I'm just joking. Yeah, it would be nice to have, but I think it's kind of... I'm not sure about installation. It's 38 degrees. Oh, it's kind of hot. It was 22 today, but on the sun it was, for me it was hot. For me it's very cold. And you need it, correct? In case I'll order in case I need it. You just don't know. I see, correct. Do you like Japan, like in general, Tokyo and everything? For me, I have like this mixed feeling about Tokyo. Complicated. I do wait. Sorry, my English translation broke from. It's okay, Ratusmag. I'm going to college. Never will leave again. Tokyo will never leave again. Then it's why rent? Why not pay one money? Why don't pay money for? Well, the apartment that I'm in, it costs maybe 1.5 million francs. Just an apartment, yeah. 3 bedrooms. Well, it's called 4 bedrooms. They call like this kitchen place also a bedroom, but it's actually not. But it's 1.5 million. And even if I had those money, if I was a millionaire, I wouldn't be allowed to purchase any sort of the... Like I can purchase motorcycle, car. I decided to rent it, but anyways, I rent everything because I'm not sure what will happen tomorrow, and I'm temporary here. And Ukrainians, they're not allowed to purchase any sort of the property. That's the thing for Switzerland. They restrict market for foreigners, especially those who are refugees, to avoid high property prices for locals. How much on a mortgage? I'm not sure, but depends on your job. Well, here it's kind of okay. The rate is sometimes even 2%. 2% is okay for the property if you have a stable job. So here it's actually great. Sony structure is a mistake. Frankel diameter too small. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't want to invest in any sort of the property elsewhere because the world is so unstable. I don't know where I should go tomorrow. How long should I stay here? And yeah, I don't know what might happen. I invest in microphones and my gear. That is what gives me my job. Yeah, that's what I do. I invest in that. I had to buy my flat outright, no mortgage for non-checks. I see, Steven. I think here the mortgage is possible if you have B permit. For B permit, I think you have like the right. If you're working for long-term contract with B permit, you can do it. You can purchase apartment as a foreigner, but with my status, no. But I don't have those money. Come on, it's crazy. That's why I'm forced to rent. And the rent prices here are crazy. Never been, but I like Japan. Yeah, I also like Japan. I do not completely like them, like totally, but mostly I like them. Their culture and everything. I think Japan is way better than China as for the culture. For super long focus, small Frank Well, why I compare China and Japan, because they're like those adversaries, always were, yeah? So, I think Japan is better. As for culture, attitude, manners, but they, I think, don't like foreigners. Koroneka, tell us, is there any, have you faced with this racism or chauvinism? Because I heard like Japan people, if you are constantly working there, they might bully you. They might bully kids also if they're not Japanese in the school. I'm not in that environment, but I heard that, but I'm not sure. I will not say anything about China because I don't want to get banned. Come on. We can say everything about everything. The problem is that Japanese are pissed off the foreigners coming to Japan as tourists and behave like shit. Yeah, Koronek, I understand. There was the guy, I'll try to find him. Japan Sound Metro Prank. Oh yeah, immediately I have it. Like he's crazy.
This guy turned a quiet Japanese metro into his personal dance floor, leaving passengers stunned and even scaring an elderly lady with his wild moves.
Yeah, I'll...
Turn off the speaker, he did, but the disrespectful dancing didn't stop.
Like, this is crazy. This is shit.
This guy turned a quiet...
My friend was trying to find him. He's German. Oh shit. I didn't expect that one from Germany. This is too much. This is crazy. Also, there was the guy from the United States, a black guy. He was also like disrespectful to other Japanese, like he was harassing people around. Yeah, so maybe me and my friend too. That's why they closed areas for tourists in Kyoto. Oh, I was in Kyoto. I was in Tokyo and Kyoto. The last year I think everything was open, but I went there in May. It was like this high season. It's called golden season. Yeah, my daughter wanted to go to Japan all the time. Like, she's the fan of anime. That's why we went there for 1 week. And I got sick. And I spent in a hotel all the time. And I didn't see Japan really. In Tokyo I was like okay-ish for a couple of days, but in Kyoto I was like... So it is my worst trip. I didn't see anything, almost. He got banned from Japan and got into real trouble in Korea. Oh, he did the same stuff in Korea. I didn't know. Yes, what computer do you use? Windows 11, right? Yeah, Windows 11. Next time, let me know. I show you around Tokyo. Oh, thank you, Koroneka. Next time I'll be in Japan. And my daughter, she wants to go there again. To Korea and to Japan also. And I think that they're trying to restrict tourists' visas or tourist visits to Japan, yeah. Because of those stupid guys. Well, likely he was banned from Japan. It's good. Because this is complete disrespect. Like, they're doing on Japanese shows, they're doing crazy stuff, but it is on Japanese shows, I mean TV shows. in usual life, no. Just on TV shows, they're doing crazy shit. Asus, yeah, it's like mixed, Ben. It's like from different components. Polish is also hard. We have all those grammar rules. Yeah. He's going to jail? Really? I'm not sure. Because of such idiots, also me, and as a resident, I feel angry because it reflects to us. Yeah, of course. Of course. You know, then some of the Ukrainians do something in the European Union. It also reflects to me. Yeah, I understand you. But in our case, it's like kind of rare. But this social media stuff, you know, some people, they want to become popular about really ugly stuff. There was some of the guy, he was caught by police. And you know, this Fides from this pro-Russian guy from Cyprus. He also like traveled Japan with without ticket, yeah, and he was like, I'm traveling Japan without ticket. He closed himself in the toilets, also like blocking the toilet, and he was like going somewhere. Oh, thank you, Ben. Because such idiots, yeah, Koronek. I read that. I hate collective punishment like that. Well, it just reflects, if you are the part of nationality of the group, it is always like that, yeah. Like people, oh, those guys, like Trump says, those Somalians, they're this and that, right? But of course, it's individual responsibility, but I don't like them. Some Ukrainians do shit sometimes, but it's again, it's kind of rarely. Trump, bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things, and lots of his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculous, claiming it was a Trump is crazy. Trump is crazy. Trump calls crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected first lady of France of being a man. She's... What? Trump mocks... Trump goes on the clear to all of those ex-MAGA. Trump mocks Tucker. Tucker Carlson couldn't even finish college. Perhaps he should see good psychiatrist. He doesn't like he's like Alex Jones, Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson. He is all against his ex-supporters. Ex-MAGA, which is against, and I think they're really anti-Trump now. Search sushi deportation on YouTube. Okay, I'll search. Just right now, I need to. Oh yeah. Jeez, he goes all nuclear. Wow, such a big post. Such a big post, guys. Oh my god, just look at this. Jeez, there's the big post of Donny. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact they think it is wonderful for Iran, the number one state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon. Because they have one thing in common: low IQs. They're stupid people. They know it. Their families know it. And everyone else know it too. Oh, he melts down, completely melts down. Look at this, their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes. And they never did. They've all been thrown off television. Lost their shows, aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for free and cheap publicity. Now this thing that they get some clicks because they have third-rate podcasts, but nobody is talking about them, and their views are opposite of MAGA. Shit. Or I would have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN 100% approval rating of Trump. Oh shit. Not hand-failing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. Oh shit, he was a broken man. Then he got fired from Fox and he's never been the same. Perhaps he should see a good psychiatrist. Or Megyn Kelly, who nasty asked me, now famous only Rosie O'Donnell question. Or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being a man. And she's not. And will hopefully win lots of money in ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact, it's not even close. Shit, this is complete. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune. As he should have his horrendous attack on the families of Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming it was a hoax. Oh, these so-called pundits are losers. No, are losers! And they always will be. Now the fake news CNN, the following New York Times, and all of the radical left news organizations are hailing them and giving them positive press for the first time in their lives. They're not MAGA. They're losers just trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I could get them on my side anytime I want to. But then they call, I don't return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And then a few times they go nasty, just like Major Traitor Brown. Oh, but I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right. I see how you don't care about this stuff. You post this shit. Oh my god, the longest tweet for the last time. And he says, I don't care. I no longer care about this stuff. I only care about doing right for the country. MAGA is about winning and strength and not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again, and these people have no idea how to do that. Oh shit. But I do, because the United States is now the hottest country everywhere in the world, President Trump. This is a complete meltdown. This is shit. This is beyond. This is wow. I don't Supreme Misleader. Yeah, I don't remember the last time he was melting down that much. He's right. He says the hottest state, but not for the right reason. Yeah. Shit. Why he didn't mention Nick Fuentes? Come on. He's bringing world down with him, yeah. Everyone forced to adapt to his level of reasoning. Yeah, it's only going to get worse, and his dementia becomes more and more apparent. Like, yeah, Miguel, of course. We had a crazy president there, Zeman, but people ignore him because he was just a drunk old man, like Yeltsin, you know. Dementia isn't the only problem he has. Yeah. I feel like back in the school, then everybody was harassing others on the Facebook. Yeah. It's the same level. And how can you even judge this childish behavior, I wonder, yeah? For me, sometimes it's hard to comment a child, toddler. Dennis, can you play the last Lego AI video? I wonder where and how. Yeah, it is outstandingly crazy what we have witnessed. I'll watch you on Twitch for live stream, then in YouTube for the live stream. Oh, thank you, Ben. Yeah, it depends on your preferences. For me, YouTube, Twitch, they're both okay. You stream 2 hours? Yeah, I'm streaming 2 hours, but I like it. Maybe I should film some of the update. I want to film like about what? About situation in the Hormuz Strait. Oh shit. Yeah, with those Trump's tweets, it's just crazy. Mass deportation. What is this? We don't have the sound. The mass deportation. I put the sushi deportation. Why I don't have the sound?
And is handling this whole illegal immigration situation? And that right there is what we call a sushi deportation. No, that's literally what they're calling it. A sushi deportation. Now, if you were offended by, let's say, the United States president doing his job that he was elected to do, then I would suggest at least having a little smoke for Japan too. I mean, come on now. Sushi deportations. But of course, it'll be utter silence from the wokety woke folk on the left, because is this really about deportations? Or is this about not having a job and not wanting to shower? Y'all want to see how Japan is?
Sushi deportations. Human sushi rolls are real.
But interestingly enough, if you do something to get in trouble with law enforcement in Japan, you're breaking the law and they're like upset with you, they'll turn you into sushi. Just kind of like they did with this young man. They throw him onto a mat and they roll him up like a little sushi. A shushi. So interestingly enough, if you do something to get in trouble with law,
I think it was some sort of the violation with the police. I think it wasn't the deportation. Maybe. That's what I see. And they showed just one guy. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really a deportation. Yeah. Like, even some of the Ukrainians are being deported for... few, not some, but few Ukrainians who violated the local regulations, local law. They were deported from some of the countries, including Switzerland, by the way. So if you violate, like you have criminal record, or criminal violation, you either go to the prison, or if it is really hard, or you've been deported. 2 variants. Or pay a fine if it's just a traffic violation. But even for the traffic violation here, if you go like 200 kilometers an hour, it's a jail time. It's a jail time here. And I think people may go to Germany it's not that far away if they really want to speed up. At first, I didn't understand why do they ride sport bikes here. Then there is the limit, like, autobahn. Then there's the limit, like 50 kilometers an hour, maximum 120. Having a sport car or a sport bike here, it's useless. But I forgot about Germany, which is very close with its autobahn. And of course, there you can go, I don't know, Munich, Berlin, 3 hours. Is it possible? The funny thing is, many think it's unlimited everywhere. You mean it's not? So they go to Germany and they think it's autobahn everywhere. Yeah. Oh shit! Yeah, that's hilarious. It's very dangerous. And they also get a photo, but not from a drone. Yeah. Well, it's autobahn everywhere, not unlimited. But not unlimited. I see. How do you see then? It's I was in Germany just occasionally, with a car. So, is it no limits? Like you can go unlimited, and you go like usual, like this slashed line, like cancellation, and you go however you go, or you have this special symbol for unlimited speed. Okay. Because on my car I have this integrated system that the sign is gray. I see. On my car I have this integrated system. It shows you traffic signs, which is in the memory. It is connected with internet, so it shows it's Audi. For German roads, it has a good support. And then I was in Germany the last time. It showed me like no limit. I was like, woo. So I made maximum 140 because I was afraid, like, am I really out of limit here? There's an advisory speed though. Wasn't it 130 or 120? Will they close? Because I think it's the only European country that has no limits, like no strict limits. 140 when is 80 is also a problem. Yeah. I know France and Belgium are 130, only Netherlands 120. In Switzerland it's also 120. It's Darwin's speed limit. Yeah. Main highways here are testing variable speed limits, higher limits, light traffic, nice weather. I see. Yeah, in France it's 110 in wet weather, 130 in dry weather. Natural selection. Remember this Audi case? I think it was RS6. They have a special song even for. I forgot what happened there. RS6 crash song. It was Crystal Castle's Kerosene. Allegedly, it was playing Audi RS6 300 kilometers crash in Autobahn. The car was freaking ripped off, I think. Yeah, it hit the truck. Yeah, nothing is left. I think driver died in there. Germany, Bußgeld catalog means it's a catalog of the fines. Yeah. An entire catalog. I forgot to show you maybe this clip. Yeah, so that's the real case. I love Audi. For me, it's the best German vehicle, as for me. Yeah. It's also the VAG concern. Well, I think Lamborghini is a little better. Urus. but I really like Audi. It's a good car. It has its soul. Yeah, Porsche is also good. BMW, some people say 130 in Germany, then limited. Oh, thank you, Mikhail. Mihai. Yeah, 130 is the standard. In Ukraine, we also have 130, but in Ukraine, there was a moment, then there was the change in legislation, and the police needed some time, and they spent like 5 years certifying radars, and basically there was a legitimate speed limit, but because cameras were not certified, they cannot present the evidence as the legitimate one in a court. So they made lots of the photos, but they meant nothing. So they couldn't find you. Basically, you received the photos. That's it. Court didn't give you the fines, and people, and me also, I was driving like crazy by the time, yeah. Like, especially on motorcycle. Yeah, I have a motorcycle. That's why I was driving that fast. Yeah, I was young and foolish. Now I wouldn't ride that much. For cars, I do like AMG and Aston Martin. Oh, nice. Good taste. Current speed limit is about 340. Being in a car doing 100 plus was smooth being in a Robin. My dream car is Mazda RX-3. Oh, nice one. Skoda is my favorite brand. Yeah, of course, Steven, because it's also like Czech Volkswagen. Skoda is mostly like inside their parts from Volkswagen. Hey, Audi, it's also like that, but it's more premium, I think. I had Skoda Octavia, the first modification. I think it's Octavia Tour, the first Skoda Octavia. I really liked it. And it was my father's car. But he got rid of it, yeah. He sent it to me. Not sent, but he gave it to me. I was driving it for, I think, half a year, and we sold it. Dacia is the best. Dacia Duster. I like Xiaomi concept sport car. Yeah, it's damn fast. I think it's now the fastest electrical car. Germans now say if you want a nice Volkswagen, buy Skoda. Yeah. I think Skoda is good. Volkswagen. I thought to lease Volkswagen Touareg, but after all, Audi, I think it's better. Dennis, did you see the Ural motorcycles moved to China? No, I didn't see it. Surf address. Because of the sanctions, I think. Skoda, Seat, Volkswagen, all the same parts with the same part numbers. Yeah. Seat is now called not Seat, but how? Cupra, yeah, or something. They rebranded the Spanish variant. Combat veteran streaming 2, stray close and fight interrupted again.
Definitely gonna have like a tourniquet, just like rubber banded right onto it. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, straight close, fighting erupts again. Yeah.
It's just a smarter bet. You can have the greatest social media, the coolest branding.
I see you, Ben.
You can schmooze with your customers like it's going out of style.
How many? Oh, 830 watching. That's the big live stream he has. He is like streaming more often, yeah? He is filming more often, streaming more often. He is like working as hell there. A really busy guy on YouTube. I wonder why he does have those just, sometimes his videos like average 90, maybe average like 60, 70,000 views he has. Occasionally more than 100,000, but why is it like that? Because he's really like explains the stuff really from the good perspective with his strange. I would say that he deserves way more views than he has. Maybe because he posts so much videos, so many videos. Like today, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the live stream. Maybe that's why. Maybe people are not in the loop, like posting too much. I don't know. Strike gum, yeah, strike gum. Go GTI used to be popular in UK years back. Yeah, golf is nice, yes. I think it's still popular in many of them countries. Crazy fast hatchback. Some guys here in Yugo with the rotary engine and daily driver. Yeah. Mazda. What is the Mazda with rotary engine? Mazda RX-8 or RX-7? I forgot. But rotary engine, it doesn't have that resource. Yeah, you have to change it. In Soviet Union, there was also a rotor engine. They put it on Lada. And it was the copy of Mazda engine. Basically the same. For me, it's about the Honda Civic. Lots of advertisements. You mean strike gum? Or what? Kanye West banned from the UK. Ooh. Trabant Museum near my flat, they were popular here during communism. Yeah. Are they made out of plastic? I think so. I have sponsor blog, you blog, don't see any ads. I mean, sponsor of his own sponsors, Trigam, some of the other sponsors, but I wouldn't say that he has many of the sponsors. Combat views are very low. Yeah, for his content, I think he has like very low views. I think YouTube somehow not shadow bans him, but not favors him. I wonder why. Because he actually, sometimes I watch him. Strange. Then later people like to show off with Ford Cosworth. Oh. Yeah, on TikTok we have just 3 viewers right now, but it's fine. Maximum we have on TikTok, I think 10 viewers, but they don't see the screen. They're not in a loop like we are on Twitch or on YouTube. Trump has another new truth post about Iran. Oh, thank you. Oh shit, it's crazy. He's going to kill me with his posts. Okay. There are reports that Iran is charging fees to tankers going through the Strait of Hormuz. They better not be, and if they are, they better stop now. I think Iran is doing it for a long time. So before he tweeted that we want this, the share, yeah, we want the share, and yeah, we should have our bunch of pie. But now he tells that they should not take the fee. Like, what is happening really? What the hell is happening? Thank you for keeping me in the loop. Exerpaskisi go. I liked early 1990s sport cars, Supra back then. Oh yeah. Also this Nissan Skyline. Nice cars. It was really the era of the superb, uncompromised cars. Pure power. Oh, we want Mr. Happy birthday. Coming birthday. The Jonathan Pye video was hilarious about Kenny. Okay, I'll check it out, PP in a kettle. Just anything else but the files. Yeah, just Melania told that she was not involved in the files, but who cares? Oh, Preston Stewart published the video.
The ceasefire between the United States and Iran still holds, but it is looking more and more like we just agreed to stop bombing them for a period of time. I mean, the Strait of Hormuz is still closed. And remember, that was the reason we could enter into a ceasefire in the first place, is because President Trump said Iran would open the Strait of Hormuz. They haven't. Also, Iran has since said that under this new deal with President Trump, they will be able to continue enriching uranium. So that's a problem. It's almost like everybody is operating off of a different set of assumptions. And seriously, like every group involved
everything is the same.
Thinks that something else was agreed to. And yesterday, there was actually a report that the negotiating parties forgot to write some of this down, and it sounds ridiculous, but it might actually be true because it kind of lines up with the different responses we're seeing from the United States, Iran, the Gulf countries, and Israel in just the past 24 hours. We've even got an assessment from Fox News that we're going to run through today because they put out an op-ed celebrating what they called Trump's big victory in Iran, and the audience wasn't having it. So this is an audience that is generally pretty supportive of President Trump, and they read this article, and we're going to run through the comments.
All right, so he refers to the article. Well, I think I'm going to record my opinion about this shit happening. Yeah, one of my favorite cars, Toyota Supra. Yeah, Toyota Supra is also great. Right, guys, it was like 2 hours, 30 minutes almost. I see it on a stream. I'm really impressed with Paul. He speaks naturally but funny and informative. Paul, Combat Veteran Reacts? Yeah, he's a nice guy. But it's intentional trade route and there are laws for this. Yeah, I should record video. Okay, guys, on TikTok, ciao. It was nice to meet you on the stream, and thank you so much for joining and testing. I'm testing it. Yeah, I'm testing. So, see you. Okay. I earned diamonds here. Diamonds. And wow. Right away. I'm gonna show it to you, probably. Shit, I need to switch the camera. Money. On TikTok. 0.79 United States dollars. Not even a dollar though, but I did it. Why do I, it's my reward for what? Reward for what? Oh, damn, big bucks, yeah. Big bucks. I have a reward for the stream from TikTok. I didn't know that I have that. A reward for 0.79 bucks. And also someone gave me a hat, it seems like, and it's 0.12, so $0.91, so not even a dollar, but 0.91 cents I earned for the stream on TikTok. Nice. You have more likes than in 96 of the channels with the same audience. Booba Smith, thank you so much for the channel support. First to 79 cents for the Japanese toilet, Dennis. Yeah. I need 1 year streaming on TikTok to buy just the lid of the toilet. Of the Japanese toilet. Look how good this. Wow, this is so much better than what? Than the DJI gimbal. This is so much more stable. Yeah, I usually stream like that. You can make vertical streams, you can make horizontal streams. Any streams you want. This is the best gimbal, guys. If you ever will try, I recommend Insta360 Flow 2 Pro, and this is way better than DJI Osmo Mobile. Way better. I used that one, I used this one, and this one is way better. Okay, let's switch it off. The only thing that it switches like after some time, so I switch it off and it needs some time to really be switched off. I don't know, now it's off. It has this phase of switching somehow. And also you don't have the cloth, you can just, with Magnite you can put it here and it doesn't take the space, and moreover it's like the stand for the phone. So this is awesome. It's so minimal. At the same time, it's very versatile. I'm very happy with this gimbal. For the live streams and for IRL streams, I'm planning to go to airport once again for the spotting of the airplanes, and probably I'm not gonna go to the spotting platform on Terminal E. I'm probably gonna go to the runway just to film the planes how they land. Or how they approach, I don't know. You're gonna take the car and go and park there and film. That's what people usually do. So guys, see you around, and ciao ciao. It was great. It was a good stream.